Fair enough. Well, welcome back. Another stream. Second one for today. Back on the Pioneers Map. Possibly do the grapes tomorrow, but we'll see what happens here today. Still much to do. What were we doing? We were throwing lime about, weren't we?
We sort of started doing a full week, didn't we?
On this map?
We did on it, this and the grapes, instead of just doing a single.
Yeah. Well, we used to play this during the week, and we'd do the grape map for 2 nights on the weekend, sometimes 3. But something happened. I don't know what it was.
Sort of, because it was before we bought this field, and we hadn't got a lot to do, and I don't think we had the numbers.
No, that's right. We started getting more and more people, so we kept playing here because we needed more people. Well, you don't really, realistically, 2 or 3 people could run this quite happily. It wouldn't be a problem, really.
Yeah, I think we sort of come to the conclusion of we'll do a week on one, then a week on the other.
Yeah.
I think actually the grapes possibly went over. I think we did 8 days on there.
Yeah, something like that.
But that was only because of work that was already in place.
Yeah.
Right, I was liming. Gizmo was Rizzle was
liming.
It's time for him to arrive. I think Jamie might have just finished, and yourself had just finished, so...
Yeah.
Don't think he's got a great deal left over there.
No, it's not. Don't have a great deal of lime either.
No, probably need a run. It helps if you switch the PTO on, doesn't it?
Most of the time it does, yeah. I've found that anyway.
It's my first run. Thinking, why is he going more and more on the grass?
Yeah.
I've overlapped the edge of the grass. Actually, this is actually liming.
Mm-hmm.
Why EPS? Something. Yeah, we're at it again. It needs an offset for some reason.
Does? Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
The right hand side is going further further out.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's not giving you.
Like we were talking about before.
Yeah, it's not giving you an offset. It's needs an offset. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it needs an offset. I think.
Oh,
I think that might just line things up properly.
Yeah. And that's the end of that. Hopefully there's still some lime up here.
There's quite a bit.
All I have to do is find it. Is that something over there? That is it, yeah. Go and get those other ones over here first. Hey.
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm loading this up. If you load up off here, and then I'm going to move it down. At least halfway.
Yeah.
Because it's too far away, really. I mean, yeah, okay, I've started at this end, but it's a bit better now in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
One more barrel. Bag. Well, 5% of a bag then. Oh right, once you reach it, sorry.
Wouldn't reach it there before, but well now, there you go.
Right.
Thank you very much.
I thought you was going to 95% then.
No.
Yeah, I'll go and park it near the slurry.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Jamie. You alright?
Hey, gentlemen.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
Good, thanks, and yourselves?
Okay.
You know, stuff and
Had to
things.
plug a few mods in.
No mods, mate. What are you talking about? Mods.
scanned through it and, oh yeah, I got that. Why am I not getting in? Missed the cedar, missed the Cumberland cedar.
Yeah, it's one I got ages ago, but never put it on the server. I kept looking for it and thought, I'm sure I downloaded that. So I downloaded it. Downloaded it again yesterday and went to put it in my mod folder, and it says, do you want to replace this file? This file already exists. Bloody knew I downloaded it, just never put it on the server.
Yeah, download it on the day you found it.
I don't know.
Just haven't put it on the server because I got in no problem.
Are
we going to lease another Lima?
Yeah, can do.
Or what do you want to do with that field?
Over here, this one needs to be starting to seed.
Right, well, then seeding can be started then, can't it then?
Yep.
Because you've never finished, haven't you?
Yeah, not much to go at all. I just want to look at the cedars again. Right, now the cedar we've got is that one, I want to say. Yeah, we've got two of those which are 8 metres. So the new cedar is 12 metres. We sell us both the cedars we've got and buy those 12 metre ones, I think. Got to make life a bit more comfortable. You think not? Yes?
Hey.
Hello, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
No, can't, mate. Sorry.
So I can pull these 2 cedars to the shop?
Yeah, please. Sell them and
Replace them?
replace. Yes, please.
Is there anything in them? Can't remember.
Seed, yeah, there's seed in them.
You could just dump
Are we running
seed.
Are we running the beta version of autoload?
Yes.
Deutz is on the field that we're working on. If you want to take the Deutz and use that one for sowing.
I got the big intra here.
Oops, too early.
Kidding me? Oh, interesting.
I just see what your avatar is, Jamie. Flying Bale.
Yeah, I had to keep that one.
Oh, what, on Discord?
Yeah. That screen clip that Ian took the other night of me launching into that bale in the bush, I clipped it down. So we're going for that Curveland.
Yep.
DG12. One of those.
Yeah, we'll get two, but one for now. Yeah, or we can buy both now if you want.
I'm coming on. I'll take the other one.
Okay, I'll buy the second one. You want to take the other cedar at the farm, bring it down to the shop?
Yeah, both cedars. Yeah, both the old ones, yes, please.
No problems here.
Farm's getting bigger and bigger, so we might as well start aiming bigger.
Yeah. And that's why I thought when we talked the other day about the cow farm, like I know cows, but it's we need a harvester before we
I think
go anywhere.
Next big expense will be at least one big harvester.
Yeah.
And then we'll work on cows.
Well, you said the magic words though, Jamie.
What's that?
Buy the pigs first.
Yeah. Done.
That was the clincher. That was it. He didn't need to read the rest of the message.
Nah. But we're gonna have to make pig food before we buy pigs. I'd like to get a stock of pig food up.
What does your mixer take for food for?
Stuff and things. 2 lots of stuff and.
Which recipe are you going to use? There's multiple recipes. Are we going to do the corn or the sorghum recipe?
I don't have corn in my recipe.
You have sorghum.
No, I don't. My mixer doesn't take it. Wow, it's a converted
go to the
mixer.
shop
It's
and
not my
and
mixer,
get the
but it's
cedar.
converted. The mixer, let me see. Production.
You're talking about the Omatana pig food mixer, right?
I'm talking about that one. Pig food production. Takes wheat.
Yeah.
I've got 2 recipes. Wheat, potatoes, barley, canola, sugar beet, and they both take chaff. So it'll be chaff, wheat, potatoes, canola, or chaff, barley, sugar beet, canola.
So that's not a stock one. That's something we customized.
I customise the recipes because you don't feed pigs corn. Not over here. Goes in one end and out the other. Unless it's turned into a powder.
Which is why you switched it to chaff instead of corn. That makes sense.
Well, even if you did corn and it was mashed up, I would put chaff in it to give it the food body. I do get... They will get a good supplement out of chaff. They will eat chaff. They'll eat silage. As you say, or most people say, pigs will eat anything. Well, yes and no. There's certain stuff they won't eat. But the chaff gives it body. We used to make our pig food with lucerne in it to give it a body.
Now, is that just an Australia thing, or is that...
No, I don't know. I really don't know. But...
Not sure up here.
If you feed pigs whole corn, it'll come out the other end whole corn. They can't digest, their stomach can't... Well, you do the same thing. You swallow corn kernels and have a look at your poop the next day. It'll be full of corn.
Yeah.
Stomach can't break it down.
What you really need is like a corn mash or something like that if you're going to use corn.
You need to mash the corn. And we had that, I've described it before, it's a hammer mill, which grinds everything that goes into it into a sort of a powdery substance. Even the wheat, we used to use wheat in it. It grinds it down. You can't feed them whole grains. And sure, maybe the mixes, the default mixes in the game that give you corn as an additive, maybe it is pretend mashed.
Grinding it for you.
You know, of course it would be. But it's the same. It's not only corn, any sort of grain. You give them whole wheat or whole barley, it'll come out whole the other end. And the same with us. Humans.
Right, which is why the production facility makes more sense than feeding them the raw stuff from the field anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
You'd have to grind it all.
It all has to be ground up into a powder or a paste.
Same with
or
the
something.
cows, really. They tend to
Josh, you need seeds.
I know. They're over here, aren't they?
No. That's lime over there.
With cows over here, I know.
I'll come back with the I'll unload it and come back with a trailer and pick
when
up
I worked on a dairy farm,
we need more than one load of seeds.
The guy I worked for fed them wheat and barley, but it wasn't ground; it was just straight out.
Right.
There's seeds in the barn.
Oh, there are.
They feed them wheat, barley, high protein, soya. May also include a small amount of rape meal, either home milled or sourced from a compound.
Mm-hmm.
What are we planting in the top field?
A crop of some sort. What's in the other fields? What's in the fields that are planted, mate? I know one field, the small field, the sugarcane field, has got wheat in it. Okay, I know that.
It has oat.
Or oats.
Yes.
All right.
We have oat and sorghum in field 1. We have, I believe, barley in the left side of field 4.
Mm-hmm.
We have wheat on the right side of field 4.
Okay.
And we have canola in field 7.
Okay.
What would you count as a protein supplement?
Canola.
So you want me to put in sugar beets?
We need sugar beets, but not that much. Or potatoes, one of the two, or both, but we don't need that much.
They could be maybe a field 1, bottom half field 1 next crop,
would be.
maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Best food formula for pigs. 80% sorghum, 10% sunflower meal, 10% calcium and protein supplements, and 0.25% of salt.
Yeah, but I'm using canola for both recipes.
Yeah.
I'm only swapping the wheat and barley and sugar beet and potatoes. If we don't want to plant potatoes, then we do the sugar beet mix, which is, I don't know, I'll have to place it down to see. I'll place it down in a minute because I'm over here. But regardless, we're going to need canola, so just plant canola in that top half, blow it in the top part. Be a good crop to sell anyway. We need to put down a farm silo to store some now.
And if you're doing sugar beet, you could put one of those silage pits in to put it in.
Yeah, there's one for potatoes.
Johnny, did you leave the numbers the same for the Omatana silo? Because that silo had like million liter inputs.
No, don't think so. Or might have. Oh. I can't remember.
Because I'm wondering if it does have million-liter inputs, there's no reason to put down a farm silo.
No.
No, that's true.
Because if I used to use that silo until I switched to RB's pig food production, it has million liters for each input and 2 or 3 million liter output.
I was going to use rubber burner silo, but I don't like his recipe, so I was going to I'll change the recipe. Caused an LUA error. Went back and checked what I did. No, that's right. Maybe I misspelled something or put a space in somewhere. No, try again. LUA error. I downloaded that one that I've got now, changed the recipe, tried it in game, perfect. Did nothing different. I don't know why RB's came up with an LUA error. It's got me beat.
I do know he had something in his silo because he was trying to get custom animations to happen when the recipe was processing.
Trying to put emissions onto steam coming out of the fan.
Yeah. I don't know if but that might have caused there might be Lua scripts in there to try to get that to happen.
Well, could be. I could have done it, mate. I don't know. But, yeah, it caused a Lua error. Why? No idea.
For the record, I am putting canola in the top field.
Yes. Thank you.
Thing is, fields that big, you could actually do half of it one crop, then half a dozen rows another crop.
Are you doing headlands, Jamie?
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just going right. I'm going back and forth across the top, then I'll finish off on the headlands.
All right, I'm following behind you. What do you want me to do?
Okay. If you want to follow behind me,
I can either follow behind you or start on the other end of the field.
No, if you want to follow behind and match my course, and then I'll turn and come back up. I'll skip a row and turn and come back up.
Okay.
I know there's a junk across the top I'm not getting, but I just took a clean to where the road come out to the closest and set my line on that. And I got to admit, Ian, I downloaded your Sim Dash.
All right. GPS one.
Yeah.
I thought it's the easiest way of doing it.
Yeah. Oh, you did an awesome job. Looks great, and everything's right there, bang on.
So the sugar beet one has barley and canola and chaff.
Yeah, I'm working on a tablet version one with that built into it.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. It looks good. Like I said, that's where I take a lot of what you have in the GPS and move like with your tablet when you're doing, and then like a lift and lower and speed control and some of those kind of things on it.
Yeah, I'm adding single lift, so if you only got something on the back, you only need to use the back.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to do it where you can do both of them at the same time.
Yeah, you don't want to lift front and back if you've only got a weight on the front, because then you end up sticking the weight in the ground. And you wonder why the tractor won't move or hardly.
So like when you're going, you can use both at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I was doing.
I think I just made a mistake. I started seeding the wrong seed. Do I have to plow it up, or can I direct seed it over it?
No, just plow it up. What'd you put in?
Oh, like a strip of wheat, about 200 yards long.
You have to plow it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry,
that's
Jamie.
what has happened to me from experience. That's what happens. I've tried over-sowing, but it just won't take.
No, it won't. I tried. That happened to me as well.
The game says, no, this is seeded. You can't seed anything else. This is seeded. Go away.
Yeah, he wouldn't let me sow. So I'd check that first to see whether you've actually sown anything.
No, it did. It sowed.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Multi-crop.
Okay. Oh.
Well, I mean, you did say we could split the field.
Well, yeah. Have a row of this and a row of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, with no gap. That's not a good idea. No, that was my bad. I was focusing on the GPS, getting the GPS set up, and I forgot to change the crop.
There's not going to be anything left on this trailer.
No.
How far are you off?
I'm nearly full. Nearly full.
Right, okay.
How wide does that one spray? It sprays a different width, doesn't it?
Good question.
This one's 16.
I'll tell you in a sec. 16 meters.
Bugger. Oh, that's good. I didn't mean bugger. Okay, I'm going to line up with your tracks.
Right, okay.
Doing the headland last by the look of it?
I was, but if you want to go round, that's your choice.
Well, let me line up with your headland first.
Yeah.
I mean, your body. What did I say headland for?
Yes.
I think. I can't see your tyre tracks anymore. Bloody hell.
They're now.
They disappeared quick. I'm guessing it's about here.
Head for that point.
Yeah.
That's all I can suggest.
Oh, yeah, that seems right. Okay, I'll go and do the headland.
Righty-ho. Well, I'll go and get some more lime in a minute. I'll put whatever there is in this, and then I'll go and fill the trailer up.
Yep.
Just over 50%.
Yep.
Maybe investing in a lime silo eventually with the amount of fields we've got to do.
Denzel, is that 2 for everybody or just for Johnny?
Hey. What happened?
No, Josh.
Your chat
Denzel.
there.
Oh, 2 years for planting the wrong seed. Oh, how are you?
Yeah, no, that's my fault. So canola, right?
Yes.
It'd be funny if you started off again and you started this time with barley. I'll get it right eventually, or let's try the next crop. Whoops. No, you're not on your own doing that, mate. I've done things like that before and not noticed for about 5 rows or the entire headland.
Yeah, I planted the whole field of sugarcane once like that.
I don't remember that. Have we ever done sugarcane? Didn't we want to try it?
Yeah.
So I figured it out actually when it was happening, because the variable seed rate said 0 seeds per minute. I'm like, that's not right. What am I doing wrong? That made me realize I had the wrong crop.
I remember on a was back on what was the map called? Corn Belt, one of the big fields. Well, actually, it was one of the smaller fields, and we were going to put in potatoes. And I said, righto, I'll go and do that. Not thinking. I took the seeder over there and went right around the headland with canola. Oops. So, didn't say anything. Went back to the farm, got the potato planter, and planted the inside in potatoes. And then when it grew, it looked good. It looked really good from a distance. All the yellow flowers going right around, you know, at its, what, 3rd growth stage, all the yellow flowers around the edge of this field look really nice. What have you done here? Oh, I started planting the wrong crop. Well, why didn't you go? Oh, it looks good. Well, yeah, it does look good.
Luckily, it didn't mess up the nitrogen or anything.
Oh, on the field that you just did, yeah. Yeah, no. Still got to finish landscaping this. Those seeders any good?
Yeah. No, they're good.
Yeah. A little wider and 20 kilometers an hour, 18 kilometers an hour.
Yep. Oh, that's good.
They turn really easily too. They've got the same double axis like the Citron.
Yeah.
Titan, whatever it's called.
Even nicer with this international because I got 4-wheel steer.
Is she getting stuck in gear today?
Yep.
It'll come good.
I got a button on my dim dash for shift up, shift down for that now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait here a second, Josh, just so you come in and see how close we are to the line.
you starting at the pig's end, Johnny?
Oh, can
I'll bump over a little bit then.
Okay.
I was just going to go up and down together, but we can do that.
Well, I was just going to dump your trailer load down there, that's all.
Nah.
And then I'll go and pick another one up because we'll probably need two.
Oh,
What do you think?
I'll bump another couple.
How much is left?
One more tick, maybe, and you're good.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, we'll try that. See the next row.
Thanks.
Didn't seem so far around doing the headland. Didn't seem that far. But it is.
Actually, looking at it from here, it doesn't actually look like a great deal left.
No, I reckon maybe that one trailer would be enough, mate. Honest.
There's how many's left. I mean, that bit that's covered apart from round the edge is what one trailer's done, so...
Mm-hmm. And you hold a lot more than me.
Well, that's it.
Hey, Rizla.
Who planted a tree there?
Hey, Rizla, what's up?
Silly buggers. Hey, Rizla.
Hi, Rizla.
All's well, mate. Yep. Planted a tree where?
Next to the slurry pit.
I did, for decoration. In case it's a hot day and you're waiting for your slurry tanker to fill up, you can go and stand under the tree for a little while.
Why you didn't put a little shed there?
Should. Yeah, there's a thought. Tea room next to the slurry pit. That's what everyone wants.
I was thinking more than the others that you put in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like a fill point for that.
Straight into the slurry pit.
Gee, this is a quiet tractor. Barely hear it running. I mean, you can, but just compared to one of those big old tractors.
Yeah.
Probably turn around, Jamie.
Yeah. I want to see if we're like there. Oh, just scrape the paint.
Scrape the paint. I didn't shift at all, so looks good.
I'm gonna hit this headland and go around the
Okay.
the top edge.
When I get to the end, I'll go around the bottom edge.
Yeah.
Are we doing the same with Johnny?
Should be. You put a shed there, good place for the beer, if someone knows. I won't say who. Major Dara here. My wheel has a software update, so how the stupid thing will only work on Xbox. After many driver removals and a total Windows reinstall. No, you wouldn't be happy, mate.
Ouch.
Definitely wouldn't be happy. I never let it do a automatic software update. I always did manual ones when I used my wheel. The Logitech, you know, the automatic Logitech thing that sits in the background, the profiler that takes care of all that, used to stuff it up all the time. So I end up disabling it and did it all myself. Directly from Logitech, just downloaded the drivers. Been at it all day. Logi crap. Lol. Yeah.
Yeah, I generally manually download and then do the update.
Yeah.
But I always try and keep the last sort of copy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I always keep the last installer that I knew was working. Keep that installer around. So if I do an update and it doesn't work, just revert back to the last one I knew was working.
Oops.
Keep coming, mate. I'm about to run out.
Oh yeah, right, okay.
Oh, I might make it to there. Barely, if I do. Oh, I'm going to be a little bit light, I reckon. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, wouldn't that? Usual.
I should have kept going, shouldn't I? Just that little bit more.
Never mind. You guys done one headland yet?
We're doing the headland now. We also did the top of the field.
Ah, okay.
All the long straight bits.
Yep, yep. Official software upgrade as well. Read a lot about forums. Quite a few had some problems here. Yes. Yeah, that's a nice cedar, that one.
It's very similar to the Amazon one, except this one doesn't take fertilizer, it just takes seed.
Yeah. Well, the Amazon one is a bit wider than that, I think.
Yeah, it's 15, or this is 12.
Yeah.
But this is like the same like form factor.
Mm-hmm. Well, precision farming, for some unknown reason, has taken away the need to fertilise with a seeder. I mean, very rarely, if you'll have a seeder full and fertiliser full on a seeder, you'll use more than 5% fertiliser. Just sprinkles it on here and there. Yeah. But hardly uses any. Yeah, Rizla, that's how it was years ago. That's how I found out, and I stopped using the Logitech software to update. People were having problems with it, so I thought, well, I'll try to use it without it, and never went back. Because the auto profiler sometimes has a problem with some games and not others. It's fine with some games, other games it won't work.
Johnny, what do you want to see in the lower field?
Corn.
Corn?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have planters?
Good question on
I
that one.
don't think we do.
We have on the other farm.
We got one on the other farm, yeah. Let me have a look. Planters? If we had them, we'd have her. We don't have any.
Oh.
No.
We'll have to get a pair of planters too.
How wide's that one? 9 metres. They're bloody expensive. 100. That's 12 metres. Well, we might as well stick with 12 metres, eh? Or what's that one? Well, that one's 12 metres too. The Kings.
Tempo's good. I've used that one before.
Yeah, the tempo is good. I'm just looking at the money.
291,000.
Are any of them direct drill?
I don't know. Hang on.
Not usually on planters.
Crops and money, sunflower. No, previous cultivating and ploughing. With the Kins. The Kins doesn't need cultivating or ploughing.
What's a 12 metre?
It's 12 metre, yeah.
You can only get one though.
Yeah, we can only afford one at the minute until we start selling those bales. All right, we'll grab one of those.
You could sell one of the combines.
Yeah, but we're going to need those two combines when we start harvesting. I know the little one doesn't do much, but it saves many hours.
The bales are going to come in before we're going to need it, aren't they?
Yeah. We'll be able to buy a new harvester once we sell the bales.
We can get enough by selling one.
Yeah, little Deutsch might give us enough money to buy a second one. Going to put my Thrustmaster back on tomorrow. I think Logitech's Co's released a farm sim that only sells fairgrounds. Not enough testing. Too eager to release. Could be. Could be.
What would happen if we got this field here, planted and rolled, and they did a night's sleep before you planted the corn?
Yeah.
Get you a day closer to your bales?
Yeah, that would be better. Yeah.
Give our crops a little space.
Bloody hell.
The corn and the canola don't come up at the same time, do they?
Don't think so.
Canola takes an extra day.
Yeah, canola's always one day later.
Right, but if we wait a day before we plant the corn, then they'll come up on the same day.
Yeah. No, it should be fine. I think, really. I think do what Jamie said. Finish seeding that field, roll it, and then we'll go forward a day. That'll be the go.
Get some of your bales a little closer anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't some of them bales at 49%?
Yeah, they should be ready tomorrow some stage.
I just realized you guys put the pig field down the south end. Are those the pigs down there?
Yep.
Yep.
And the cows will be up at the north end?
Yep.
Yep.
Need that big area for the cows. Cows wouldn't fit down there.
Wow, 4 cow barns? How many cows? I mean, pig barns? How many total pigs?
100 in each, but we only want 50 in each. So 200 pigs will go in there. Then when they're ready, we'll be selling 200 pigs at a time. Because of Giant's strange breeding habits, that's how it works.
Yeah.
No.
Whoa.
You want me to adjust, or you want to adjust?
I'll adjust it back a little bit here. Funny how we can go so many times and doesn't, and then it clips.
Yeah.
GPS.
Yeah. Passed like 7 times and we're good.
Oh, no problem. Rizla, no problem. And Rizla says he's looking forward to the tablet for SimDash to be released for you.
Been working on it most of the day.
Okay.
What are you working on, a new layout?
Yeah. Got follow me on it, and I'll put a vehicle sync button on it as well. Auto load button.
I don't know if an auto load button will keep up with Jamie.
That's what I have. So I do it. I got an auto load button on my tablet.
Is it set to, if you just press it once and it just keeps clicking away automatically?
No, I tap it every time.
Oh, GPS.
You never play what was it as a kid, the decathlon game or something like that? You used to have to play on the X key.
Yeah.
Yeah. The long jump XXXXXXX and then
Wasn't it called the Olympics? Didn't you have different events?
Oh, we're gonna crash.
Yeah, I don't know why that keeps going across, Josh. I'm gonna bring mine over a little bit more.
No, go. I'll shift.
Okay.
Maybe it's because one of you is shifting and not the other. Maybe.
Maybe we both need to shift.
Because if it's creeping, yeah. That's what you'd want to do.
Just a thought. We can't offload this line, can we?
Yes, you can.
Can you?
Yeah, it'll go to pallets.
Right, that's fine then.
They did release I saw someone who released a big boag update. So it updates the when you offload a seeder or whatever, it uses big bags instead of pallets.
Yeah, instead of pallets, yeah. Not a bad idea. More mods.
That what it does overrides pallets into bags.
Oh,
that's better.
Well, especially if you're set up with, like, a telehandler with big bag lifters and stuff.
Yeah.
You're going to want the big bags.
Exactly, yeah. Sadly, they're inconsistency. You either get a pallet or you get a bag depending on what you've got.
There we go.
Yeah. Perfect.
For about 3 rows.
Give it 3 rows, it'll be off again.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Hey Ian, what did you ever do with your comms and edit? Or would you update with comms and you did a bunch of stuff to the animal area, right?
No, I'm still doing.
You're still working on it.
Part-time job, is it, eh?
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm like. You find other things to add to improve.
Yeah.
And then I have a habit of going on to Google Earth and thinking, hang on, that's different. Let's see if I can add that to it.
Yeah. I just did a bunch of edits for Comsen for my stream series and had to put it aside and stop.
Yeah.
Trying to fix everything. One thing that gets me is that there's like 2 or 3 fields, and they're just grass fields, just meadows or whatever.
Yeah.
That you can see on the map. Like, you can physically see them. They're obviously there, but you can't get to them.
The thing is, if you go on the Calmston Google picture,
yeah,
the field that shit, that was the wrong button. The field that the sheep are in, it's got tree planter. It's got like cages round trees, wooden cages.
Oh, cool.
Which are dead easy to make, because at the end of the day, it's 4 posts and a pile of slats of wood.
Yeah.
He could have put them in.
It's a little bit of extra detail that he could have added, yeah.
And the reason...
How many people are actually going to like that, though?
Well, it depends on whether they want the detail or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if the people delete those trees, they'll be stuck with boxes.
Well, the young trees.
Oh, I see.
And where the sheep are, where the houses are, one of them's a hall.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got an avenue of trees. Put in like half a dozen trees, three either side, to make an avenue. Now, the only people that won't do that are those that have got the money. Because it gives them that unique view, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, how do I offload the box?
Yeah. Oh, I think he'll get the sim dashboard done first, Drizzler. Somehow.
He doesn't have anything pushing him to get Comston done.
No, just I'll do. How am I supposed to get this lime out of this spreader?
Jamie was telling the story. I'm pretty sure you can't get it out of those spreaders.
No, I didn't think you could.
You can't force unload?
No. Not on those
because
spreaders.
it's not a fertilizer spreader; it's a manure spreader.
Yeah.
Can you dump to ground?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Didn't know that. I thought you could just force unload the same as you could with like a seeder or with a...
We'll have to see whether it'll give us the money for when I go and...
It's calculated in the price. It's calculated in the price. So they should.
Right, it's just a matter of looking what other people have done, Rizzler, and then just fiddling with it, and you soon figure what to do.
Yeah, it's not bad, Rizzler. I've taken some that I downloaded and adapted them to my liking. It's not pretty. It's not as fancy as what Ian's made for sure, but it's... No one's seen it but me.
The hardest bit, I suppose, is knowing what the bits on the side do. Adding button feet, keystrokes and borders or whatever. That's about the hardest bit of it.
And Ian, you're doing it on the computer, like
PC?
Yeah.
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 Oh, stop jiggling. You stop that.
Like the buttons, a lot of the buttons, I've just downloaded a picture that's got half a dozen buttons on it, cut them out separately, and made my own buttons with them. What I'd like, what would be nice if the buttons that they've got, they could change colour.
Yes. Like active versus not active.
Yes. Or like the hazard one. If you made a hazard one for hazard lights.
Stream Deck does that.
When you press it, it'll turn orange. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that with Stream Deck, but I'm surprised they don't have that functionality in the app.
I think it's there. I think you just got to find, because when you go into the setup for the buttons and everything, there's a lot of drop down sub features. And I just been doing mine basically on the tablet. I haven't done mine on the PC.
We own this big spreader.
There you go. Don't return it then.
We own it?
Yeah. I thought I better press buy instead of lease.
That's where our money went. Just kidding.
Nothing to do with me.
Lucky we're so rich. Or were. Did I say were?
Or past tense. We sell some stuff so we can have a new better planter.
Size of the fields, but
We're gonna need it.
yeah.
Active, non-active, yeah.
On a lot of other applications, Ian and Rizla, they call that type of button a toggle button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just a button, it's a different type of button. So if you're used to dragging and dropping a button control, maybe it's something like a toggle button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Possible.
The old toggle button. I used to toggle my missus's buttons all the time.
What you want, yeah. On the one that I've uploaded, Rizla, if you click realign track, that centralizes it with the tractor.
Jesus.
There's a command for that?
Yeah.
I didn't realize there's a command for that.
Halt and the home button.
Yep. The home button.
Centralise the line to your tractor.
Yeah, alt and home. Oh yeah, I wish I could use Sim Dashboard. Would be great.
Technically you could, Johnny. If you had a tablet, you could put big buttons.
Yeah, but I don't have a tablet. That's the biggest.
No, I know you don't, but if you had one, You could.
Oh yeah.
Could you had the bigger buttons.
Yeah. No. I understand that.
So it's not fiddly for you then, you see.
But unfortunately, I do not.
No, I know. Right.
I mean, we have 2 rollers.
2.
3.
We've got 3 rollers.
Are they the small one?
If I gave up eating for a month, I could get a tablet probably. But if I did that, I wouldn't need a tablet. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true, Johnny.
You were practicing your GPS, yep, until today. That'll learn you for updating stuff. Jeez, I don't know. These people that update their things and stuff.
Johnny, you bought new cedars, but you didn't sell the old ones.
Should have.
That joy of this.
Still have one.
I sold mine. I took mine to the shop, unloaded it, and sold it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Mine, yours, yeah.
Steering wheel and side panel, they don't have any drivers. It's just plug and play. The game finds it and off you go. You don't need any fancy software.
No.
That's a good thing about it.
They wouldn't be. Prices in the UK and Australia are roughly the same, mate. Just the money exchange is different, that's all. Oh, we'll have to take that cedar down and sell it.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Don't know if she's going to fit in this shed. Might have to put in a big machine shed.
Want to dump your seed here before you go, though, Josh?
Yep.
Oh, excuse me.
Come on. Need that axle lock back.
Oh, yeah, the lock axle. Yeah, it was good, though. Really good.
Unfortunately, they didn't decide to put steering back axles on triple axles.
Some genius did that.
Doesn't quite fit, but anyway, it's in.
Is it too long? That thing's huge.
Yeah, it is.
You need to add a GTA mod to this game. Where if you hit pedestrians, they kill them. Get out the road.
No.
Hilarious.
No, driver updates, etc. Just run out the box, yeah. Yeah.
Well, sold it. Now we have enough for 2 planters.
Hey. I'm going off and selling some produce.
is this not working?
Not guilty. Well, oh no, we're rolling, aren't we? Got to roll first.
Yeah, started.
Yeah. Why can't I refill this stupid tractor?
In the wrong position.
I'm at the gas pump.
Sometimes you have to be at a certain angle.
Alright.
Yeah, that's happened to you before, man. It's never happened to me. I just pull up and fill up, just straight away. It's weird.
Just periodically it does it, isn't it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I know others have had problems there, but not a problem.
Did you unplug your wheel from your computer and plug it in? That's all I need to do, yeah. No faffing about, just plug it in and off it goes.
Which wheel do you use, Ian? Ian, which wheel do you use?
Logitech running have it now, but Simtech or something. It's the one they used to supply with Farm Sim.
Oh.
It's got the heavy lifts, or heavy machinery, side panel, which is about the only thing I use, but I don't even use that much now.
Ian, have you set a course yet, or are you just doing headland first?
I've now set a course.
Okay. See if I can follow up to yours here, how close I can get it on.
Where the path, the road comes into the field is where I've set. And then I'm going straight down.
Did you unplug the wheel from your computer and plug it back in? Yeah, I used to have to do that quite a bit back in the day.
Yeah, I don't use it now, but there was one of some. Occasionally it happens.
I loved my Logitech. I had two of them. Loved them both. Had a Thrustmaster before that, and it lasted like 5 minutes. Flew to bits. Compared to the Logitechs, which I used for years and years and years. Prior to that, I used a homemade one. Back in my more skillful days. Bought all the bits for myself. Made pedal setup. Went to the wreckers and got some pedals from a wrecked car. Steering wheel from a wrecked car. Made all the framework. Did all that myself. Oh, that's how I feel. Bought the electronic servos, wiring, plugs. And it lasted a while. Servos kept wearing out on it. They weren't strong enough. I couldn't get more heavy duty ones. They were supposedly the best at the time. I think I've still got somewhere in my box of treasures, I think I've still got a bag, like a plastic bag, full of servos.
Are you coming round the edge, Jamie?
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to. I had the wrong track. So hard to see on the ground where you were. I thought I was where you were, but... Just hold a second, Josh. I don't think that's the right line. That's my line, and I don't think I have it right from what Ian was.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, here's this is the line here.
What?
If you guys are following each other, it doesn't have to be that exact, because you won't be passing each other, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but no, I was like 6 feet off Ian's.
Oh, that's too much.
Just slightly.
Works fine on the Xbox, but refuses to switch to PC after updating the firmware. Yeah, that really sucks, mate. Really does.
I had that same problem with Xbox controllers too, where if you tried to switch between the two different systems, between PC and Xbox, sometimes you'd lose they would lose the ability to think, essentially.
Like you're
I'm good,
there.
Jamie.
Yeah, so take that line. I started there, but take that line all the way down.
Got it.
Thank you.
I wonder if the trigger at the supermarket works today. Get off the shed.
I got a new mulcher from one of my other playthroughs that works just like these do. 12 meters, or 12 meters? Or 9, I forget. Something like that, but it's about this wide. But the same kind of form factor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Pull behind.
I heard somebody talking about roller.
Yeah, it's called Katrina, the lizard Katrina, and it the best part about it is it mulches a lot faster because it's just a pull behind. It doesn't have a motor, doesn't have power, so it mulches pretty fast.
It might have actually been on your channel. I'm thinking about it.
Well, I just installed it today, so I think I saw it on Raznak's channel, one of his videos.
Yeah, I think you mentioned something about it.
Yeah, I mentioned that I was getting it, but I hadn't installed it till today. I haven't even used it yet. I had to fix it. Broken.
When you get up to about where Josh is now, Jamie, you should see my tracks.
Okay.
I did stick GPS on, so if you're running on that, you're pretty close. I think I've missed a row as well, extra. Didn't he work, Johnny?
No, not the supermarket one, mate, no.
I'm going to do this, Ian, just to see if I'm going to line with you, or am I going to...
Yeah, you see the lines on your left? Those are my GPS lines. Because I have the rollers up, you see.
Okay. I think we're going to be pretty good. Yeah, that's going to be fine.
Are your ears pricking up, Jamie?
Pourquoi?
Huh?
For what? He said, for what?
Oh, for what? Oh, our town fire siren's going off.
Wonder what they have.
Someone's lit a fire somewhere. Or a chimney's caught on fire. Or there's a car crash out the road. Something like that. Don't hear it very often. It's a big event when the fire siren goes.
One of the farmers I watched, that he lives in Yorkshire, lost one of his hay fields. We think. Fire.
Yeah.
Josh, can you bump over just a little bit towards me?
Yeah.
I tested Ian's, and we were pretty well bang on, but
okay.
yeah. Thank you.
Jesus. Oh.
Oh, sugar.
Gave my butt cheeks to work out there.
Just made that one.
I call it that shed there.
Oh no, now I got the wobbles up. I'm all excited. Oh. Oh, good for the heart.
Ian, make sure you skip 2 when you're turning around.
Yeah, I will do.
I don't know why, but it looks like I'm overhanging an awful lot.
Yeah, me too. It's fine.
It's almost like I wonder what the default is on those. 12
I think
meter.
the default width is 12.3 on this, and I think they actually roll at about 12.5 due to the effect area.
Yeah.
But rubbing paint is 12.3.
Yeah, 12.3 over you set to.
So I already pulled one Kinsey back to the farm, Johnny. If you want to get a second one for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And if we sleep after we finish rolling, we might be able to start seeding tonight.
Yep.
Planting tonight.
Choose the plan. With that plant.
Oh wait, we didn't do headlands up here, did we?
One, yeah. Yeah, you're
For
good.
the roller?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Couldn't tell.
Usually I use GitHub through Logitech. It recognises the games and I do not get those problems. I use it because I always switching from my wheel to my flight gear. Ah, yeah. Yes.
Right.
might work. Might hit.
I thought you said there was a cedar at the shop.
We have to buy a cedar at the shop.
Oh.
So we bought one planter. We have to go buy the second one.
Oh.
The Kinsey Blue Drive.
Yep. Oh. Well, how much is that? Oh, 3,876. Okay.
Vehicle leasing costs. Why do we just get charged leasing costs? Are we leasing anything?
Must still be leasing something.
The manure spreader. The one that Ian said we owned. We're leasing that.
Are we?
Yeah, it's in the lease list. It's in the lease list.
Well, it says leasing the
one with 2 axles we own. The one with 3 axles is a lease.
Yeah.
To return it and he wouldn't go back. Oh, right, so I did lease it. Oh, send it back then.
I'll do it now. There we go. Lease free.
Good.
We should stick the Kubota on its butt. Oh, it didn't. It's not that heavy, really. It's very thin flamed. Yeah, nice.
It should be fine to pull it back to the
farm.
Oh,
yeah, that's all I'm doing.
So, RB, we're missing a strip here.
Yeah, that's where my adjustment, I was at 12. My auto adjustment at 12, not 12.3.
Oh, okay, I see. I'll come back over it.
Okay, thank you.
Really? Okay. I didn't look to see how much horsepower is recommended for these.
300.
300, okay.
Steady.
I'm only 100 short, should do it, no problem.
Needs about 3 ton on the front, keep front wheels down.
I can't even connect to get up.
Did I remember it right? Yeah,
Really?
300.
Calibrates, etc. It won't connect.
300 horsepower, 10 tons.
That's pretty light, then.
Is the 10 tons the actual weight of the implement, supposedly?
Yeah. Yep. They're made out of very thick steel. You may look at it and think, oh, there's not much to that. A couple of bits of tubular steel, and that's it. But that tubular steel is very thick.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not aluminum.
Oh, no. Oh, come on. Bloody hell. Gee, oh, get out of it. Stop that.
Good job he was at the end of the bridge.
Mm-hmm. I would have been in the drink.
Little oversteer there?
Yeah.
Sounds like he was oversteer because he's eating.
Yeah, sometimes technology is just, it is very weird, Denzel. Now, I swear I saw a road here somewhere that I didn't finish doing. Was that it? That's it.
If you go over 2 from where you are, if you skip 2 and go to the 3rd, Jamie, we won't have to even come close to each other anymore. We're staggered pretty well now.
That's pretty good.
Johnny's getting the brushes out again.
Oh, yeah.
Finally. We don't have a road around that side of the field.
No. Put one in now. Yeah, bloody jerky, damned idiot.
Oh, did you guys see? Somebody released a map on Giants. They did completely in-game.
Oh, yeah. Did they?
Yeah. It was on WodHub today.
Mm.
Today or yesterday, but it was completely done in-game.
Have you tried, Rizla, have you tried turning force feedback off and having a look? Just curious.
Might have to do a bit of landscaping there.
No, it's alright.
Right, gotcha. Instead of going into the yard.
I did make that feel bigger than it should be. Originally. Oh, come on, get those little dicky pieces, for Christ's sake.
Can't do that on the wheel, JV. But in game, just like driving a tank with no power steering.
Okay. And
there's no feedback settings in Farm Sim.
Yeah, see, that's... I did a manual, I used Windows, what's it called? Calibration, steering calibration for the steering wheel. I used Windows, and in there's a turn force feedback on and off. That's what I used to use when I turned off the Logitech profiler. I used the Windows profiler. I had to, because it wouldn't... Logitech didn't like Farm Sim back then. And that's why I was having problems all the time. Every time Logitech updated, I had more problems with Farm Sim, so I stopped using it. Because I used to play a lot of racing games back in the day. And if I switched from the racing game to Farm Sim always suffered. So I turned it off and used the Windows calibration tool. Calibrated it via Windows.
Yeah, Farm Sims always seem to have had a problem with wheels.
But anyway, that's how I did it. I used the Windows profile. Windows used to have a profile. I'm sure it still does. Although I can't be 100% sure. Like I say, it was a long time ago. But my son used my steering wheel, pedals, cockpit, everything to play American Truck a few months back. They came and grabbed it and it worked fine. And I still don't use the Logitech profiler. So Windows must have it.
Isn't that texture a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Well, he's also painting with a 200 millisecond ping.
Yeah. Probably a bit large. I don't usually have this problem of it juttering the edges like that. But, yeah, it could be because the paintbrush is so big. Possibly.
Would have been nice if there was a randomized texture that had both those two colors of sand.
Yeah, it would be. Would look nice. Why is that so expensive? Jesus.
How much is that one?
250
Also has a weird
grand.
quantity too.
Yeah.
It's also 5 million liters.
2. Yeah, 5 million litres. That's from the agri pack.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't ever install that on a map that has the automatic open close things. Because it closes the gate when you drive up to it.
No, not.
Because it starts out open instead of starting out closed.
Mm-mm. Just comparing. So if that's 107, that's 147. That's 4. Yeah, that's more. What extensions were? How big are they?
It's only 800,000. So comparing that one with the agri is a better deal because it's 5 million liters.
Yes. You don't know me very well yet. A silo, to me,
I know.
for example, this one will only hold 2 different crops for me.
Yeah.
2 silos, 2 crops. You don't mix crops. This one will hold 4 crops. So if I was to use this, I would need to buy the silo extensions for all the other crops, 1 for each crop.
For all the other crops that you want to store. Yeah.
I don't like this 1 silo holds all business.
You never have done.
No, I've never done it. Oh, well, I have because I had no other, thing for it. Sorry, I've been missing a lot here. Can't do that on the wheel, JV, but in game, it's like it's driving a tank. Right. I looked into wind calibration, no setting. I'll put my thrustmaster on tomorrow and I will manually override settings on the wheel. Different wheels, the easy option, okay. You were lucky you got 2 different birthday presents, all said I would like a wheel for my driving games. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I know my Logitech is set up via Windows. So, I don't know.
He's running Windows 11 now, though, isn't he?
Oh, you're running Windows 11. That's right. God knows. Then.
Yeah. We have no idea at this point.
Alrighty, there's a road. Let's go for a drive on the new road. Go for a road, dear. Yeah, blind man, I'd love to see this.
Definitely a Johnny road.
Yeah, rough and ready. It's got to be rough and ready. Jesus, look at all those bales over there.
I know.
Yeah,
Just
no,
think of
this
it
is
as
bad.
money.
How's the rolling going, guys?
Almost done.
Nearly at the end.
Well,
You didn't park.
one of the Kings has no seat in it.
I didn't fill the one I got.
No, I didn't fill mine either. I put 3,000 litres in it. I thought that'll save us getting some, at least enough to start with.
My apologies. I didn't fill it up at the shop. I just brought it back.
Yeah. So you're on Windows 11 and you're not going back. It's that good. Oh, I don't know about that.
That we don't want the hassle.
It's, yeah, less hassle, of course.
Yeah.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, G-sharp, we finished. Cool. One of you has given up, heading back.
I'm done.
No, it works. Just let me go back. Took away rollback. Oh, it won't let you. You took away the rollback. Yeah. That's right. I remember you saying that. Damn it.
Hey Jamie, you can head back. I'll get that last trip.
Thank you. Taking pity in those slow tractors, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Taking pity in these slow tractors.
Yep.
They work just as fast as the fast tractors. Just take longer to get there, longer to get back. That's all. Should never be in a rush to get there, never be in a rush to get home. Enjoy it while you're out. What is that? Oh, the plough's over there. Okay.
Yeah, it's a plow. Sorry, I'll pick it up on my way
No,
out.
no, that's all right. I just saw a dot in the top corner and I thought, what's that? It'd be the plough.
Good job you got twins on.
You saw that, did you?
I did. You did a Johnny. Right at the end.
A bit of a wobble.
He did.
Yeah.
Nothing like a good wobble.
Wrong side of the road, Ian.
The wrong side is always the right side, though. You can turn rear wheel steer off on that tractor, can't you, Jamie?
Yeah, you can. You can crab steer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has all the same settings as the JCB.
Yep.
He didn't even see it.
I didn't. What? Oh. Little donut.
Yeah, if you put the crab steer on, I don't know if it does it better or not.
That is a tight little circle.
It is. All right.
Fast forward time. Let's see what damage we've got tomorrow. Everyone ready?
Nope.
Duh.
Go for it.
No.
Just wait for Ian to be on the bridge.
I put away in the shed so Jamie wouldn't run into it. Rizla. Can't remember whether Andy had animation on that fireplace in 19. I can't remember.
Right, there's a death spot on here again.
There's a dead. Oh, death spot. Yeah, I haven't hit it today. Didn't come up today for me. It did on. It didn't on the last night. Last time I had one was last week on any of the maps, but I get them on all maps, just not all the time. You know what I mean? Be playing for an hour and it'll be fine. Then I'll drive into a shed and it's deaf. Can't hear a damn thing. Then I'll go back in another half an hour or so and it's fine again. Weird.
Yeah. Right.
Ready?
Ready now? Yeah.
What happened?
Me, one second.
Ah, sorry. I'm standing inside a house looking at the sky above me. Must have a removable roof.
Checking the bales.
59.
59? Can't be 59.
No, these are the big batch.
Ah, they're 59, are they?
Yeah. So they're going to take another day and a half at least.
Yeah. Yeah, about a day and a half.
Like that, Jamie?
Sorghum.
95% these bales, they'll be ready today. 99% or 95. 95.
Ready in a couple hours.
95, yeah, a few hours they'll be ready. 96. Yep. Grass is still a day away. Wonder how our other fields are going. Let's go to the split field. Ooh. That's not bad. Across here. What have we got in there? Wheat, yep. And we've got barley here. Looking good.
Nitrogen. Why is the nitrogen so bad there?
I don't know. I think it's spotchy. I think it's because of what there is there. So nitrogen's good here. And where I'm particularly standing, but back there it wasn't.
Canola we just planted needs nitrogen spray.
And the canola over here is growing. That's good. Does it?
Sweet.
Nitrogen.
Sweet, definitely what it's doing.
We could just use fertiliser and use the boom. Good job for the Kubota tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, next time we play, not tomorrow. Should stop saying tomorrow in game and tomorrow in real life. Get confused. Whoa! I ran into the piggies. Yeah, I must finish decorating here too. Storage is empty. It's not a friggin' storage. I wish I would stop saying that. I hate that. I hate it coming up as a sell point too on the map. We now have the pig production plant to sell to if we want to, which is wrong. And the contracts. I don't know. I looked and I looked. It must be either in the i3D or somewhere. There's no lure for it. It's not in the XML. I tried fiddling with that and it made absolutely no difference.
Yeah.
Except give me a warning. And for the life of me, that's what I mean. There, in these pig feed mixes, there's no lure.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I changed Rubber Burner's pig production recipe, it gave me a lure error.
Sounds like a conflict somewhere then, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I did the same changes to that one, and it worked with no warnings, no lures, no nothing. Plonk, there you go. And I tested it, made some pig food. So I don't know. It's kind of strange. Everyone out?
We're all good. I'm out.
I shall. Well, I'll save it. Saving. And
on my way.
Yep.
Did you see the video that I put up out the other day on the case sprayer running at night?
Oh, did I? I can't remember if I watched that. Oh, I might have. Oh, I can't say for sure. I might have. Hey, did you see the video I put up of the orange harvester? Harvesting oranges?
What?
No, not yet.
Well, it looks, and it's a real video, like a real life video. It looks an awful lot like the grape harvester. It actually works like a grape harvester. You drive over, they're all orange bushes in lines, like grapevines, and the harvester runs over the top of them and shakes the shit out of the trees as it's going through, and it drops and it empties exactly the same. Quite cool. Now we just need someone to make orange vines.
Yeah, they do the same with apples.
Yeah. Where did you put it, Denzel? Other stuff? Is it in other stuff? And I put in a video that bloody harvester going up a friggin' hill that's like high as hell.
There's one flat going around at the moment of a hand-driven one cutting the bankings, cutting grass.
Yeah, this is an old Deutz Fahr. My God, it gets on some angles. It was good. Give it a look. I will, mate, if I can remember what place it was in.
Oh, the Deutz Fahr harvester that's going straight up a hill?
Yeah.
That looked pretty cool.
It did. I watched the entire video. I was amazed. Thank you to the viewers for being here. Sorry I abruptly ended the video like that. I didn't forget about you. I sort of forgot what I was bloody well doing, though. Thank you for being here. Hope you can be back tomorrow. We'll be here. And till then, you all take care. Take care of each other. Bye-bye all.
Bye all.
Bye, everybody.